page 50.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Imas.
The
Oh,
Imas.
sorry, the.
Sorry.
The Imas. Mene.
That's right, Mindy.
O Curios in to Cosmo.
Cosmo. Okay?
Let's see here. What is Mene?
It remains. Find your subject, Brother Mike. Oh, Kyrios.
Yeah, the world.
The Lord.
The Lord. I'm sorry, the Lord of the cosmos. The Lord remains.
That's right. The Imas.
In the world.
Well, the Lord remains through us in the world. Okay. Number 7. Eagle. Emi. Thulos. Okay, so there's a comma there. So let's translate that first, okay? Ego, emi, thulos.
Slave.
Yes, sir. I am a slave. Now go past C. Go past C and look at the post positive there. But you, an apostle. Okay. I am a slave, but you, we could translate it this way. I am a slave, but you are an apostle. Okay, brother. Number 8.
Agathos.
Esteem. Yes, sir.
O Kyrios. K. Agathoi.
Agathi.
Esti. Emi.
All right.
Subject is O Kyrios.
That's right.
Lord.
The Lord.
Thos.
Esteem agathos.
The Lord is leading.
The Lord is good.
The Lord is good. And good is in me.
And you are good. Okay. And good are you. It's literal translation. Okay, guys, now on number 100, you need to work on. I'm just going to randomly pull a couple of them out and ask you to translate them. So, I want you to go back this next week before the exam and be sure you're familiar with these sentences here on number 100. Okay? So we'll go on from there, and we won't go any further than there. I'm not going to go up here on number 9 or number 20. I'll just pull from these that we've gone over. Is that fair?
1 through 8?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Is that fair enough? Okay. So we'll look at them, and some of them are more difficult than others. The first one's the hardest one in the whole bunch as far as I'm concerned. So turn next with me to page 52. Page number 52. demonstrative pronouns, and further uses of aftos. Before we go further, look up here just a minute, Dad. What does the word aftos mean? He or him, okay. Afti, she or her. Afto, it, okay. So you've got that. Now we're going to look at further uses of the word aftos. You need to know this vocabulary, guys. So learn the words. Here we go. 101. Agape, love. Agape, the love. Armatia is sin. Armatia is the sin. Baptizo. Notice how that's pronounced. Baptizo. Baptizo. I baptize. Didaskalos. Didaskalos. Teacher or a teacher. O didaskalos. The teacher. Remember to look for that definite article. Ikenos. It's a pronoun meaning that. And by the way, it's a remote demonstrative pronoun. And here's what you ought to think of when you see ikenos. Something out there. That one. That one. Utos is the close one. This. Okay? That's the way to learn it. So, didaskalos, teacher. Ikenos is that. Ikeni. Ikeno. The pronoun meaning that. Epangelia. A promise. Epangelia, the promise. Now, this next word is pronounced two ways, actually. I've heard scholars pronounce it both ways. Either euangelion or evangelion. I myself like euangelion because we've learned epsilon, upsilon is u. So euangelion. If you pronounce it evangelion, that's fine with me. Notice that it's neuter. To evangelion, a gospel, or the gospel. Krino, I judge. Krino. Now the top of the page, neen. Neen, it's an adverb meaning now. Okay, here we go. Utos, afti, tuto. It's a pronoun meaning this. Utos, afti, tuto, this. All right. Utos with the omega sigma. Notice the difference in the endings. It's an adverb meaning thus or so. That could be easily misunderstood, couldn't it? What if, hang on right there just a second. What if, pronounced exactly the same, we're way back in a dark cell, a dungeon in Rome, and the Apostle Paul is dictating a letter to you, and he says, utos. He's dictating a letter. You're his Amadeus. He says, utos. We should stop him and say, what do you mean by that? And probably they did. But what about it when it goes out into the field to the different churches and some scribe who is in another dark, cold place, so cold I read where one scribe wrote that his ink froze, begins writing, and his eye doesn't pick up the omega, and he writes utos with, pardon me, with the Omicron. You see how easy it would be? It sounds the same. One little letter can make a world of difference. In transcription, that means from one manuscript to another, or in verbal dictation to an Amadeus. So I just wanted you to see how easy, and moreover, when you go on later on, you'll look at the different alphabetical word letters, and you'll see how easy it would be for a scribe who is copying from a manuscript for his eye to go back up to the line he just came from, and he sees a different letter and he writes it. It's very easy for that to happen. It's called also scribal interpolations. I'd love to have time to talk to you about that. It just simply means that a scribe has interjected a word there. This is what he thought that the original autograph said. A scribal interpolation happens many times in the transmission of a text. Okay, let's look at the next one. Poneros. Poneros. Evil. Ponera. Poneron. Poneros. We get our word pornography from it, of course. It means evil. And if you look in the Greek New Testament and see the word porneia, that's usually translated fornication, which can mean a lot of things. Remember that umbrella I drew you? The word fornication covers a variety of sexual sins. So it depends upon the context. Okay. Prosopon. There's where the emphasis is. Prosopon, a face. To prosopon, the face. Chara, joy. Chara, the joy. Please know that alphabet, that vocabulary, the words in that vocabulary. So, if you will, let's look at page 53 for just a moment. Right across the page, here's what I stressed a moment ago. The use of utos and ikenos. Utos and ikenos are frequently used with nouns. When they are so used, the noun with which they are used has the article, and they themselves stand in the predicate, not in the attributive position. Look at the example given there, brethren. Utos o logos. We would hunt for the subject, right? This word. But it would be easy to translate it, this, the word, wouldn't it? This, the word. But the proper pronunciation is this word. Utos o logos. Or o logos utos. And then notice ikenos. That word. Ikenos o logos. Or o logos ikenos. That word. This word, that word. I see this church. Vlepo is I. Toftin, this. Tin ecclesian, the church. So I see this church. Or tin ecclesian, toftin. The church, this one. I see. And then these words. Afti Eloi, or Eloi ofti. Either construction is supposed to mean these words. Now, those words, see the difference? He uses the word ikeni. Ikeni, loyi. Those words. Or, o, loyi, ikeni. Then this good word, utos o kalos logos. If just a word by word translation, we would say this, the good word. But actually it should be this good word. O kalos logos utos. This good word. So please try to learn and remember aftos and ikenos, this and that. All right. Let's see. Page 53, page 54, please. Next page. 106, it looks like. Number 106. He's emphasizing the construction that we just talked about and the word placement. The definite article is very important, but it sometimes can get in the way. For example, the good word, o kalos logos. That would be simple to translate, the good word. But you may see this also in a construction, and it means the same, o logos, o kalos. So the temptation is to translate it, the word, the good one. But it should be translated, the good word. The word is good. Kalos o logos. You'd skip good there and find the definite article, the word, and then drop back is good. Or logos, kalos. And then this word, utos, o logos, or o logos, utos, both constructions mean this word. That word, notice the difference. This and that. This is utos, that is ikenos. Ikenos o logos, or o logos ikenos. That word. Gets a little more difficult here, but remember it's masculine, feminine, and neuter. Here's the neuter form. The same word, o aftos logos, or o logos, o aftos, the same word. Now that's confusing, I know, because we've learned aftos is him or he. So you have to look at the sentence and see how it's best used. My word, o logos mu. His word, o logos aftu. I see him, vlepo afton. I see this man, vlepo tuton. I see these things, vlepo tafta. So what I may do on your exam is just pick one or two of these out of that list, write them out, and ask you to translate them for me. And you'll have to know, is it utos this, ikenos that, my word, I see him, and so on. You have to know them on your exam, and I'll just pick a couple of them. Then notice 107 on page 55. Page 55. Here are sentences to translate. Now, we normally did pretty good on these, so I'm just going to pick a couple of them out, read them for you, and translate them for you. If you have any difficulty in these, let me know. We'll stop and go over them. If we need to do that, we'll just go over them. But as I translate a couple of them for you. If you see no difficulty in them, then we'll just pick a couple and go on. Let's see. What about number 12? I just, off the top of my head. Aftos, ego, tofti, ti, epangelion, tu, kiriou, mu. All right? Somebody like to translate that. Okay? I have aftos. I have aftos and taftin. You got to deal with those two. I have, what's taftin? Okay. I have this promise. Of kiriou mu, of my Lord. It's just there. You'll skip over some of these words. What about 15? What about 15? Agathi, esteem, epangelia su ke agathi afti. Okay, good is the promise, or your promise. Look at the word su. Good is your promise. And what? Good are you. Okay. Or good is she. Afti could be she or her. But you wouldn't say her. Good is her. You'd say good is she. Now I'm going to let you have an open book, so it shouldn't be all that difficult for you to go back and look these sentences up. Okay? Because sometimes it's a strain as we go through class for us, all of us, to know what word to use here. Would we use afti as her or it or what? So I'm going to let you have your books open and you can reference them, but the grading is going to be a little more severe. Because you got an open book.
Appreciate that.
Okay. Yes. But so I'm going to pick out 2 or 3 of these sentences and ask you to translate them for me. I'll have them written out, or I'll say translate number 6 or number 4 or whatever, and you can use your book. But I want you to be careful. I want you to get it right, because with that privilege comes a little more severe grading. Okay? So, let's go to page number 57 actually. Lesson 10. I can't even read Roman numerals anymore. Lesson 10. Present, middle, and passive indicative of epo, which basically means under, with the genitive. The dative of means, deponent verbs, compound verbs, the position of u, various cases with verbs. Vocabulary. The first word is Allah. All right, true or false? Is Allah a stronger method or a stronger word than postpositive they? It would be true. It is. It's stronger. Stronger than the adversative they. Aku'o. I hear. It It may take the genitive, but also takes the accusative. Armatolos, a sinner. O armatolos, the sinner. Apokrinome, it's a deponent, meaning I answer. Krinome is to judge. So you've got to make a judgment before you answer. And so that's kind of an interpretation of a word, but it means I answer. Apokrinome. Archo. Archo means I rule. We get the word arch from it, like archangel or archbishop, the ruling bishop. I rule. Or it could be I begin. In archi, you notice in John chapter 1, in archi, what does that say? In beginning, yes. So it could mean begin. Yinome. Yinome. It's a deponent. It means I become. I become. Verkome. I go through. Why is, if erkome means to go, and it does, why does their erkome mean go through?
The
Sir.
Thelta Iota.
Sir?
The Thelta Iota is the deleted dia.
Yes, sir, it is. And dia means what? Through, absolutely. There you go. So, you see how the Greeks will put two together? They use those prepositions. Erkome means come or to enter, but you put that preposition, is erkome or their erkome, and it changes the word altogether. So, their erkome. I go through. Is erkome, I go in. Is in or into, the preposition. But ex, where we get our word exit, means I go out. Ex erkome, I go out. Erkome, I come or I go. Whichever one. Now you see the difference? I come or I go. It can mean either one, depending upon the context. There's a word that the Greeks use. It's called, the word is dipota. It can mean nothing or anything. Isn't that ridiculous? But that's how they coined the word. Dipota. Echome dipota dolaria. I have no money. And that's true. But I could say, Tita Thelate Dipota, do you have anything? Do you have anything? Same word, but it means differently in the context. Remember this rule of interpretation. A word means what it means in the context in which it's used. Because Greeks have a way of really giving you some meanings and giving you a prepositional phrase or changing that word that'll give you all kind of light about what he really intends. So that's just an example. I go or I come. Erkome. Oti. A conjunction meaning that or because. Oti. Oo. Before vowels it's ook. And ooks before the rough breathing, which we don't use, but we do recognize the E, the X. Ooks. Oo, ook, and ooks. Not. It's one way of saying not. And if you remember, and I try to give you things that you can associate with, so that's the way you learn. Hook something to it. Remember ume? Both of them are included. They mean not. One stronger than the other. But both of them mean no or not. Poruome.